we are now going to the moon. What's going on? What is this? $228.00 XRP? In this moment, none of these coins are moving as quickly as XRP. Not even Ethereum. Guys, XRP is just ahead of the game. That's what we're going to look into in today's video. When did all this start? Some people did say that this move was right on the money, which is bad work, guys. Take a look at this. Hey, XRP Army, we're about to get an extra $15.00 summer XRP by July 24, 25. I know this is crazy. So we're talking about double potholes right around the corner. If that was the peak bottom around $162.00, we'd call it. But this move deserves credit because it came from above. If you're a member of the XRP Army, the price is by June 4th to 6th, XRP should have hit bottom. This is a lot of work because it's easier to guess where XRP will go to a certain price than to guess the exact day and place where the bottom will be. Guys, this happened on June 5th. This is crazy. Now he's saying that double digits are coming in the next few months. Wait, that's next month? At the end of next month? He's saying this because he's copying a fractal from the past. I think this is from 2017, right? So he asks, where are we now? Where are we now? He tells them, guys, we're on the verge of a symmetrical triangle or some other type of positive pattern. It's a continuation pattern that will take us to the next level higher. And if these numbers stay the same or history repeats itself, $15.00 will be here by the end of next month. As a result, should we now be very bullish? Let's take a closer look. I was wondering why this pump is happening now on a daily time frame. On the 12-hourly and the daily, there have been bullish divergences for at least 2 days, so that's probably why. But there have been rumors that the SEC is about to make a decision on Franklin Templeton's planned XRP ETF on June 17, which would give institutional investors direct access to XRP through traditional markets, which I find crazy. June 17th. Hey guys, this looks fine because look at this. It's so off the mark. They have until June 17th, 2025 to either agree with or disagree with the new rule, or they can begin the process of deciding whether to disagree with it. Franklin Templeton's spot XRP ETF is set to launch on June 17th. I say it again, guys, if this passes, this rally is going to happen. I think that's why XRP was pumping before it went off like that. It had been quiet for a while, but now it looks like this is the reason. If this passes, yes, the moon has been proven because of the institutional liquidity or the money that institutions put into the spot XRP ETF. There will be a lot of interest because there is a spot XRP ETF plus. Yes, they're going to buy something like a Bitcoin TTF off the market and back it up with XRP. This is a strong move because XRP is the leader of this bull wave. Also on June 6th, Vincent Canary Capital and Tony Winters asked the SEC to bring back the first to rule, which says that the first person to apply for an ETF will get approval, just like it does in non-crypto cases. It looks like they're planning or maybe even getting ready to release these ETFs just for XRP, which would be another crazy bullish move. Also, the Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund was created on June 5th, and I told them that XRP should have been given more attention. Because XRP is so strong, it's likely that it will moon 3 times as hard as Bitcoin, if not 5 to 10 times as hard. But this is where things get a little tricky. The Fed will cut rates at the next FMC meeting on June 19. It will be strange or interesting that people are now officially talking about a rumor that rates will be cut at the next FMC meeting. But when will that happen? What's so strange about June 17? That's 10 days from now that they'll decide on the next PATF. What happens the next day? What are the odds of this happening at the FOMC meeting, which is what the market thinks? Says they'll keep rates the same for now, but again, that's crazy. Why haven't they refiled it yet? What's going on with the case? It's been 20 days and the SEC, Ripple, and district courts still haven't done it. The deadline is June 16th. Oh, I see another due date. We came in on June 16th, 17th, and 18th. which means by 3, they get to the point. Is that why we have to rush every piece of bad news that could be good news? As for the latest news on the second track, it looks like the reconsideration will happen by then if there aren't any other issues that need to be dealt with. The second circle will only have tourists refusing the first request. We'll start the briefing. After the briefing, Taurus made it clear that both sides need to ask for forgiveness. If there is a move before Taurus at the time of the 1616 status report, it's possible that the second circuit will put it off for another 60 days. What should we do next? Ripple will say anything to get things done, but how much public shame is the SEC willing to do? That will be decided, and we have 12 days to find out. Okay, that's the time frame again. That's right. It's going to go off next week, right? Yeah, next week on June 4, everything starts. If you thought we were making this up, we're not. We have a calendar for the next full moon. Want to see it? It's on June 11. Let's talk about what the moon looks like. It's likely that June 5th was our big pivot low. Astrology is bullish again from August 8th to November 11th, and the full moon is also very bullish. Let's talk about what's going on with XRP again. After we watched this movie, we just had a very small moon, which was also very bullish. We'll all feel good next week. Outside events are bullish triggers. This is the only thing I'm keeping an eye on. If the moon is right, we must go above 250 first. If we can hold 250, that means people will be running ahead. How much is it? About $3.00. The only big level I'm looking for right now is this one right here. At this level, February 85th, 285. I say it again, if 285 is split up into, that we'll have to pump XRP to get rid of any negative divergences on the weekly and 2 weekly charts, which are the longer term views. So guys, goes to 285 if it stays positive there, and we'll keep pumping until bearish divergences form on the lower time frames. On the daily, 203.85 right now. Level 285 is really the one to watch out for, which is why we pumped. Okay, so this video, bullish divergences were seen on the daily time frame. That's crazy. That's why we pump, and I think we do it every 12 hours and every other time frame as well. Okay, guys, things are going crazy. We'll get to the 240S so quickly. It looks like it's just because there's so much money up there. I thought it was interesting that money was leaving Bitcoin and going into Ethereum. Bitcoin, and that's strange though, because money was leaving Bitcoin and going into XRP in the same way. That's why XRP. Take a look at where we stand above you guys. We were above this area again, and I said it was very bullish. We were turned down so many times that we failed, but we're better now. So we keep this area. We said something around this level.